Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a discussion about the game passes in the Aurora for X and kind of just deciding which one is the best. Let me set up my J20 real quick. Chinese model, truly wonderful. Not going to put a skin on it because skins are kind of useless. So, first off, I'm just going to do a quick list of the game passes. It'd be Nukes, Large Bombs, Thunderbird, ARP, Wonder Waffle, and Futuristic. And then I'm just going to get right into the ranking. So, the first Game Pass that I think was the worst out of all of them for you to buy would be the Thunderbird Game Pass. Really, not a lot comes with it. It's kind of a really basic Game Pass. It contains like two or three things, but that's pretty much it. And two or three things isn't enough to keep you entertained for that much time. Like, let's be real here. You won't be having tons of fun forever with only two or three items. Um, it's a good Game Pass. Don't get me wrong. It's just not exactly what I was looking for in a Neo Warfare X Game Pass. But it's still great. Still would recommend it. Um, and the next Game Pass on the list, and keep in mind this is just my personal opinion, is the Large Bombs Game Pass. And the reason for this is it just seems useless to me. Maybe to you it seems not at all useless, like very super helpful and everything. But to me, I don't see a reason why you need larger bombs. Like, no one really uses them. You'll use bombs occasionally, like a bomb vow or something, commit war crimes. But besides for that, what else are you using bombs for? Like, nothing. And they don't need to be bigger. They're already plenty big. Like, they're they're alright as is. Um, so yeah, that's my opinion on that. Maybe you disagree, maybe you don't. I don't know. That's your opinion, and you can have definitely have a different opinion than me because my opinion is wrong all the time. The next Game Pass that's gonna be on the list is going to be the Wonder Waffle Game Pass. Now this is one that I've actually owned and tested on my channel. Go check out that video if you want to see it. Um, and the reason I'm putting this one so far down on the list is just such a buggy and glitchy Game Pass. I don't know about the other ones. They could be just as bad. But the Wonder Waffle Game Pass is just so buggy. It's so annoying to play with because of how buggy it can be, which is, I find, just a super big problem for any Game Pass to have. Like, it needs to have some content that actually works properly and is how you want it to be instead of just being just kind of there, you know. And maybe I'm wrong for that, but I would still recommend buying it. It has some really cool things in it. As you could probably guess, it has a World War II ME 262. No, it's not the 262. It's a ME something, which I find as a really cool plane. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that, but I find it really cool. So, hopefully you do too. Maybe you don't, but that's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And it comes with a ton of other planes and ships and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend going to check that out because it's just a super cool Game Pass that I think everyone should own at some point and just check out. It has some cool historical planes and some planes and ships that you really won't have the opportunity to see pretty much anywhere else in the current moment. So coming next up on my list is the ARP or ARS Game Pass, depending on which part of it you read. And the reason this one is kind of very low in comparison to, I feel like, what most people probably expected it to be, is because, in my opinion, skins, like pre-made skins in this game, are a little bit useless. Like, they're obviously helpful. They obviously can look cool. But, like, this game's skin editor lets you make anything and everything for completely free if you put like 15 minutes of work in. And I've done that. And so buying skins, in my opinion, just seems a little bit useless. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, maybe you disagree and don't want to put like the work in, and I totally understand that. Like not everyone does, but I'm all right with putting the work in, so you know, I'm down to I'm down to do a little work and get some payoff with it, you know. But that's just me. And it doesn't come with any. I think it comes with one destroyer, which is all right. It's not my favorite vehicle ever. It's not bad, but I just don't think I would use it that much. There's already tons of other ships around, and ships aren't even used that much at this point. So that one's just kind of solid meh for me. It's all right. Yeah, I didn't have much to say about that one. The next Game Pass on my list is gonna have to be the Nuke Game Pass, sadly. And the only reason for this is because it's so expensive for something that's it's cool, but it's is it worth 5,000 Robux? No, not even close. It's not worth anything close to that. Like that's so much money. That's $50 for something that you use a couple times, which is just a ton of money. Is it worth something? Obviously, it's a great Game Pass, but is it worth $50? No, not even close. They need to. I mean, I understand why it's such an overpowered thing. I would say their pricing is good because it restricts the amount of people that have it, but like it's not at all worth like what they say it is worth, which is which is sad. But I mean, it's all right. That's kind of what you expect from a Game Pass like that. None of them are gonna be all of that worth it, because that's just kind of how that works. It's expected at this point, but it's okay. Let's see if I can. Uh, that guy just lagged. The next century. But anyway, so yeah, that's my take on the new Game Pass. It adds some really cool models though. I would definitely recommend if you have that kind of money to just spend, go and spend it because it's such a cool Game Pass. Like I don't personally have it, but I would love to. I just am not willing to spend that on the Nuke Game Pass for Neo Warfare X. No matter how cool the game is, I'm not sure that's gonna be worth it for a long time. Unless this video pops off, then I'll buy it. What if I did like goal? 100 likes, and I will hopefully buy it. So, like the video and subscribe and join the Discord. But anyway, now on to the number one Game Pass currently for sale on Neo Warfare X. And that Game Pass, in my opinion, is the Futuristic Game Pass. And I would say the Futuristic Game Pass is the best simply because of the amount of content that Game Pass adds. It's such a good Game Pass. It adds like 10 ships, like 15 or 20 planes, and then even a ground vehicle or two. Like it's just such a content filled Game Pass, and it doesn't like break the game completely like some of the others do. It's just a good, solid Game Pass that's just kind of unproblematic and, in my opinion, great. I love it. I own it. It comes with a bunch of planes, ships, and stuff. I would definitely recommend you buy it. It's a cool Game Pass that needs more attention. Because ever since the Star Wars Game Pass is off sale, people have like stopped paying attention to it. But like they're all absolutely insane Game Passes. Like don't don't leave them hanging just because they're maybe not the greatest things ever. I would still say they definitely deserve to get checked out and to be seen because they're definitely worth it. Or at least in my opinion, they definitely are worth it. So yeah, that's my list of all of the ships and planes and game passes in Neo Warfare X. I would definitely recommend you go check all these game passes out. I would hope you would buy a couple, as they are very very cool, and in my opinion, very very worth it. But you can disagree if you want. That's fine. Nothing wrong with a little disagreement. And please like, subscribe, and join the Discord. because I'm trying to grow my communities on all three. And hopefully, I will see you guys in the next video.